It is one of the busiest travel days of the year. AAA predicting about 844,000 Arizonans will be traveling for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, many drivers are going to be pulling into a rest stop, some that haven't been updated in decades. In an ABC 15 exclusive, Justin Becerra sits down with Governor Ducey, who has a plan to revamp the rest stops that might include new shopping options.
Just a few steps off of I-10, one of Arizona's rest stops. There are 28 of these scattered across the state. They're a welcome sight to a lot of travelers like Camille and Carl. They're enjoying a picnic before getting to Tucson. But there's a chance a lot of people will just skip the turnoff for something better.
If you just have to go to the bathroom, there are bathrooms available. But there's literally no other services except for some vending machines.
Governor Doug Ducey noticed the condition of the state's rest areas when he was crisscrossing Arizona on his campaign. Archaic is just one word the governor uses to describe some of these stops. Some haven't been updated in decades.
It's certainly not a revenue projector for the state. It's an expense for the state, and oftentimes they didn't strike me as all that safe.
So the governor has a pretty big plan to develop these areas. Think rest stops plus a Starbucks and other businesses. The problem, a federal law is keeping Arizona from commercializing these areas. Now the governor is asking the feds for an exemption so the state can start talking with potential partners.
I would feel very commercial. It wouldn't give me the same quiet feeling I have here. But I know it's very practical.
It might be practical, but there's also the argument the state would have an unfair advantage in doing business, especially compared to mom and pop shops set up along interstate exits. The governor doesn't see it that way.
Look at what we've done at Sky Harbor in terms of bringing local Arizona brands into Sky Harbor. That would be an opportunity or a possibility for these rest stops.
So for now, the state's hands are tied until the green light from the feds. In Phoenix, Justin Becerra, ABC 15, Arizona.
So the big question, when could this happen? The governor says he has a good relationship with the U.S. Department of Transportation, so he's hoping to get everything moving as soon as possible.